You ever feel like your AI assistant has the memory of a goldfish? You have this great conversation, you teach it something important, and then just 5 minutes later, poof, it's all gone. It is a super common frustration, and it really points to a fundamental challenge in how these systems are built. So, why is their memory so bad? It's a great question. And it turns out it's not some kind of bug or an oversight. It's actually a core part of how these large language models are designed to work from the very beginning. Let's dig into what that actually means.
The root of this whole problem is a concept called statelessness. And what that really means is every single time you talk to an AI, it's like it is meeting you for the very first time. Seriously, it has no built-in way to remember what you said 2 minutes ago, let alone what you talked about last week. Its entire world, its whole reality, exists only inside this tiny little context window of your current request.
Okay, so if AIs are inherently forgetful, how in the world do we build agents that can actually learn and personalize and, get better? Well, the answer lies in this new discipline. It's almost like an art form that's all about teaching them how to remember. And this right here gets to the absolute heart of the solution. To build an AI that feels personal, one that actually remembers you, you don't change the core AI model itself. Nope. Instead, it is all about mastering the information you give to it. And this new field is called context engineering.
So what even is context engineering? Think of it as the active process of building the AI's brain for every single interaction. It's about dynamically grabbing all the relevant info, past conversations, your preferences, data from somewhere else, and then packaging it up perfectly for the AI to use in that exact moment.
To make this a little more intuitive, the source uses a fantastic analogy, a chef's mise en place. That's a fancy French term for everything in its place. See, before a chef even thinks about cooking, they gather and prep every single ingredient. Context engineering is just the AI's version of this. It's all about making sure the model has exactly what it needs, no more and no less, to deliver a really brilliant result.
So this toolkit is basically built on two fundamental pieces. First, you've got the session, which is like that chef's temporary workbench for the meal you're cooking right now. And then you have memory, which is more like the big, organized filing cabinet for all your proven recipes and key knowledge for the long term. Let's start by taking a look at that workbench.
So this conversation workbench, it's all about managing the immediate, ongoing conversation, the now. And this is handled by something we call sessions.
A session is pretty much what it sounds like. It's the complete transcript of a single interaction. It holds the turn-by-turn dialogue, plus any temporary info the AI needs, like, say, the items you've put in a shopping cart. It's the short-term working memory for one specific task.
But this immediately brings up a problem, right? What happens when that transcript, that session history gets really, really long? You can't just keep feeding an infinitely long conversation back to the AI with every single turn.
The source material has another great analogy for this, an overstuffed suitcase. Think of the AI's context window as a piece of luggage. If you just try to cram your entire conversational history in there, it gets super heavy, disorganized, and honestly, really expensive to carry around. So the key isn't to carry everything, it's to be smart about packing only what's essential for this part of the trip.
So developers use these clever strategies. It's a process called compaction to manage this. They might say, keep only the last few turns of a conversation, or they might trim it based on a token limit. They can even use another AI to create these rolling summaries of the older parts of the dialogue. It's all about keeping that suitcase light and efficient.
Okay, but what about remembering things from last week, or your preferences from 6 months ago? That's where that temporary workbench just isn't going to cut it. For that, we need the long-term filing cabinet. We need memory.
And this, right here, is why it's such a game changer. Long-term memory is what lets an AI become an expert on you. It makes every interaction faster and cheaper because you don't have to reprocess these long histories over and over. And maybe, just maybe the most powerful part, is it lets the AI learn from its own past successes. It can literally see what worked before and get smarter over time.
Now, it's absolutely crucial to understand that not all AI knowledge is created equal. There's a huge difference between an AI knowing some general fact versus knowing a personal fact about you.
A really great way to think about this is to compare a research librarian to a personal assistant. So something called RAG, that's Retrieval-Augmented Generation, is like the AI's librarian. It has access to this massive public library, and it can look up facts for anybody. But memory is totally different. That's the AI's personal assistant. It carries a little private notebook filled with notes that are just about you, your preferences, your goals, your history.
This table really drives the point home. The librarian, RAG, pulls from static, shared documents. Its main goal is factual accuracy. The assistant, the memory manager, on the other hand, learns from your dynamic, totally private conversations. Its goal is to create a personalized experience. And the most important point here is that a truly great AI, well, it needs both.
So how does this personal assistant actually write its notes? How does a messy, raw, real-world conversation get transformed into these clean, useful memories?
Well, we can think of this process kind of like gardening. New information from your conversation arrives like seeds. The system then plants the key insights from that chat. It weeds out any duplicates or things that aren't true anymore. And finally, it harvests that refined knowledge, storing it away for future use. It's this intelligent, automated curation process that's happening entirely behind the scenes.
And here's a really key detail for making this work in the real world. All of this complex gardening stuff happens in the background. It's what's called an asynchronous process, which just means you get your answer from the AI instantly while all the memory making is happening behind the curtain. This makes sure the agent always feels snappy and responsive.
So let's just bring it all together. Sessions manage the here and now. That's the temporary workbench for a single task. Memory provides the long-term persistence, the organized filing cabinet for all your future interactions. It's the combination of these two that finally solves AI amnesia and lets us create an agent that truly learns, adapts, and grows with you over time.
Which, brings us to a final and pretty mind-bending thought. As we get better and better at building these AIs with perfect memory, we're suddenly faced with a brand new and really profound question. It's not just about what an AI can remember, but what we as its creators and users should allow it to forget.